Hi everybody, it's Mrs. Fitz and we're getting ready to start on our next art project, which is I'm going to call Henrietta Hippo. And because I grew up with Henrietta Hippo, it was a morning show a long time ago. I think it was in my garden. Some of your parents may know that, or maybe your grandparents may know that. And this is what we're making. Okay, so our hippo is in the water. So if you can notice, my hippo is two colors. One's above the water, one's below the water. I use two colors for one for my blue for my sky, a different blue for my water. And we're adding some fishies and some, seaweed and some ground and stuff. So pretty much the only thing that should be white in your picture are your clouds. Remember, we have to fill our background in. Okay, so I will be posting step-by-steps on how to draw the hippo. You guys should be okay with the background. All right. And we're going to work in portrait style. That means the long way today, okay? So let me angle us down. And here we go. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at this paper and I'm going to do a wavy line. Now this is towards the top of the paper. You might want to even actually do it a little further down. Let me get another piece of paper because I want to give my head a little more room. Not at the halfway, but above the halfway. We're going to do a nice wavy line. That's our water line, okay? Now, right above here, we're going to add our eyes. So we're going to do a circle here and a circle here, okay? So how does that look? All right, now to make them look like eyes, we're going to do a smiley curve line underneath both of them. And then a frowny curve line above them, connect them so they should look like a football or a lemon. And then we're going to do another curved line because we want to give our hippo, Henrietta, some eyelids. Now, if you were a girl and you want to make Henrietta really girly looking, you could add eyelashes to the eyes. Okay, now we're going to do a diagonal line in from the eye here and a diagonal line in from the eye there. Connect them with a horizontal line. Okay. Then we're going to do a diagonal line out on both sides. Okay, these are part of our ears. And then we're just going to do a curved line because they have tiny ears, okay, just so you know. All right, so now we've got our eyes and our ears and our water line. Okay, we're going to start with the rest of the head. So on the underside of the eye, I'm going to keep going and making a diagonal line out in both directions below the water line, okay? And then I'm gonna make a nice N or an upside down U in the center. There we go. So now we have the center part of her nose. All right, now here we're gonna do a horizontal line right across the bottom, curve it, come up, come down, and then curve it right back. Okay, so that's part of her body, or her mouth actually. And then I'm going to add her nostrils because I'm going from top to bottom. So I'm going to do two rainbow lines with a horizontal line. 1, 2, line. Okay, now we got to do the bottom of her mouth. So we're going to take this, we're going to curve it, a very skinny shallow U, and then I'm just going to connect that. All right, so now we have her mouth. Okay, we have to add the body now. So we're going to start right below the ear, and we're going to go out, and we're going to go around. Don't go all the way to the bottom. Come back up. It's almost a circle or an oval. And there we've got her body. So now we have to add the legs. So we're going to come over here, and I'm just going to do a nice U shape. I'm going to do 2 U shapes, and then do our M. Give her some toenails, or him. Could be Henry. And then remember, because it's a 4-legged animal, we want to make sure we put the back legs. So you're just going to give a little L or J shape so that you get the idea that there is one. Then we're going to go ahead and add our ground line. So I'm going to start a little wavy. It doesn't have to be. It could be perfectly straight. And go like that. So there you go. There's their line. Now we could add some seaweed. And we could add some fish. So fish could be U shape, curved lines, 2 diagonal lines, and give it a straight line. Again, curve up, curve down, 2 diagonal lines, and a line. So add your fish, and then don't forget to add some clouds, okay? So once you've done drawing it, and like I always say, start in pencil and trace your lines with marker or a dark crayon, then go ahead and color it in. Okay, everybody, I hope you enjoyed that, and that this time next week, we should have another project. I hope you enjoy it. Have a great week.